Right, I've just made a little shoebox stove. So all it is basically is I stole a sieve off my mum, an old one that she said I could have. So you cut a square out of the metal, it has to be a metal sieve, about 12 centimetres, and then you just put it over the top of the bottom of your tin as a template and bend it round, and then you get a little bit of loft insulation. Make sure it's fibreglass. I'll just try and just open this in a second. I'm going to show you inside. I'm sure these used to have a little twisty thing on that you used to knock up. It's coming off now anyway, yeah. No, that's it, right. So there's the metal off the sieve. That's the insulation inside. So I'm going to try and light this off a spark. It probably won't work because I want it to, but we'll see. We'll probably have to reserve. I did it with cotton wool earlier. I had a little wood fire earlier inside. It's a lixadi wood stove, but you just can't. Just can't get in it. It's a can't get close enough in. I'll take it out again. I'll probably get it done and light it on here, like. The bloody thing's broke. Cheap pound thing, this. I have to invest in a decent one.
Use your lighter, Michael.
I've got to. I know, but I love it if you can get it done like this. I mean, sometimes I think that's caught actually. No, it hasn't. I lied. I'm sure I put the fuel in. Right, lighter it is.
Don't put any fuel in, have you?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There it is. Away. Yeah, it's probably because I soaked that first. So basically, obviously, you just put your meths in on top of the your loft insulation. You only need a little bit, but that'll burn there for about 10 minutes. So I was just going to see how long it'll take me to boil a cup of water or so on it. So in there now, it's quite a bit, like I don't know how many millilitres, it's about 2 mugs, but I'll put the lid on it. I'm trying to do it one-handed on my phone. Well, that now sounds like it's boiling to me. Let's have a look. Not quite steaming, it's not going to be long now. That's been on about 2.5 minutes so far, so it goes some that, right? It's only, I think I'll put three capfuls of the fluid into it. Oh, that sounds like it's bubbling off. It's blew the top off. So look. Definitely going to be done shortly. Well, we've got steam and aye, there we go. About 3 minutes, not bad. So that's the stove all packed down. You see, that's the base plate, and that's the stove itself, and it just folds out like that, and then you just put it round in a square and it's done. Then you get that and that dish which sits in the top, which I sat my little shoe polish stove into. But normally you could just put your fuel in that, your liquid fuel or whatever you want, a gel tablet, sitting in that and use them, but I just sat that on top. It seems it doesn't burn as well as the thing, it seems to burn a lot quicker than it does in the little stove, because obviously it's absorbed into the loft insulation there, so it soaks up and it'll burn for a bit longer. But bear in mind, with that coffee there was probably two and a half mugs of water, and I only put 3 capfuls. Ooh, just getting it. 3 capfuls no nonsense methylated spirit. I mean, obviously you use what you use, but that does for me. It does have a little bit of a smell to it, but it's alright. It's only $2.99 for 500ml. Right, so now I'm going to see if I can prove that I can light with the little fire stick the cotton wool balls that I've soaked in petroleum jelly or Vaseline. Right, so these are the cotton wool balls. There's got a little bit of foil in there, and I just unfold it and put it underneath the stove if I'm in the woods with it. Some of these I've actually soaked. You put a few tablespoons of the petroleum jelly or a tub of it or whatever into a pan, and you slowly melt it down on a very low heat because you don't want it to smoke, and then you just drop the cotton wool balls in, and you just let them absorb it and then just take them out with a teaspoon. But you can also just put them in and rub them into the gel. There's some on that one, but I'm not sure how much. Let's see which one. That feels like it's got some on. So let's see if I can. See if I can get it to light. Right. I've got Vaseline all over me. Right, so I'll just use my Gerber. I haven't, because the thing that this came with, not that one. Not that one. Because the wife's videoing me and she's rolling her eyes as normal. I swear you'd think that I was asking her to commit murder.
I'd do that.
Just what idiot. Right, let's see if I can get it to go. It might take me a while, but at least you're seeing it in real time. And not some bloke just rock up in the woods and then he does it first strike. I'm sure that's it, it did. There we go. Now that with it being soaked in the gel or even just rubbed in Vaseline or petroleum jelly, that'll burn for a good 5 or 6 minutes. So as soon as you get that going, whack it in your stove, in your little log burner, and build your fire up. But that's the piece of crap I bought off eBay. As soon as I did it once, that's come out the end of the wood. I suppose I could super glue it back in, but that's the starter that they give you with it, and I think it was $2.99, so you get what you pay for, don't you? But I mean, I normally use a lighter, to be honest, but I do carry that obviously just in case there's ever a time I'm in dire need of needing it to start a fire. But there you go, cheap as chips as well then. Bag of cotton, 200 cotton wool balls for £1.50, and a tub of Asda's own petroleum jelly. Find it in the baby aisles underneath the Vaseline. 150ml of it, I think it is. But anyway, you'll get about 20-30 cotton wool balls out of that. So right, I better put this out, and the wife will be going mad and set like it, you know. We won't. But yeah, that'll burn for a while, that. Right, so that was it really. You can see the flames still flickering behind me there off that. It was just a quickie really, to let you know. So I did do a little log fire, say log. The thing with that little stove is you've got literally as thick as your little finger, the twigs. You can put bigger in, but I found the best way to get it is to put them in about that size. It's not a quick process boiling water by any means. But I mean, I did a few fried egg sandwiches this morning on it in the frying pan, and they did fine, like, so. But I think that it's more of like, it's just when you sat in the woods or whatever and you've got your camp set up and you're just feeding the fire, you know, it's just a bit of entertainment and something to do, so. But it does what it does, you know, if you needed it to cook on and everything, which I will do, you know, but I'd probably use the fuel burner rather than put loads of little twigs and stuff and constantly filling it. But just as a nice little fire to look at when it's getting dark and that, yeah, it's lovely. Right, at the end of this I'll try and put on a little slow motion shot of when I had wood in it yesterday. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you like it or if you don't, whatever, click either of the thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. Hopefully I'm going to do more videos and possibly start taking the GoPro out and stuff as well, so there'll be a bit better quality. Right, thanks for watching. Bye.